The Business Mentor Talks is vlogged by no other, Armando Butz Bartolome, in cooperation with the Manila Times. It aims to bring to life and recognize entrepreneurs who constantly strive to create a living for the community as well. Listen to the Business Mentor Talks with Butz Bartolome.
Now calling no other than Joe Sevilla of Happy Life. How are you, Joe?
Hello, Sir Boots. Thank you for having me. And how are you? I'm good. Thank you. How's everything, Sir Boots?
Yes, very good. I'm sure you're very happy because everybody is using the word happy. Okay, so tell me, Joe, how did you arrive at the
Especially
word
nowadays.
Happy Life? Yes, tell me how did you arrive at Happy
Kasi,
Life?
Oo, kasi Sir Boots, in the day what we live, ang daming challenges eh. And ang daming learnings din at the same time. So, hindi na kami lumayo. Kasi ang gusto natin is a constant reminder of our goal talaga. And our goal, whatever we do, is to have a happy life. So that's why we come up with that name, Happy Life.
And how did you start? Did you ever get to work before you start Happy Life? What were your experiences before this?
Yeah. Actually, Sir Boots, nurse tayo by profession. I'm a licensed nurse. Pero when I was in third year college, that's the time that I felt na what I wanted to talagang maging maging entrepreneur, maging businessman. Pero at that time, third year college, yun yung medyo mahirap na sa course ng nursing. So make or break na siya. So sabi ko, sige, mag-license lang ako, then I'll follow my dreams to be a businessman, to be an entrepreneur. So finally, naging nurse na ako, nagkaroon ako ng license na. So iniisip, nag-business ako. And yung business na yun, parang massage, home massage at that time. Wala pa nagmamassage at that time eh. So tayo pa lang yung meron ganun. Although nag-fail siya kasi naundoy, tapos lack of capitalization, tapos lack of therapists kasi namatayan sila. So ang daming challenges, so nag-close siya. So bumalik ako sa drawing board. Sabi ko, mukhang hindi pa ako pwede. Mukhang ang dami ko pang kailangan pag-aralan to be a businessman. So feeling ko, to be a businessman, kailangan marunong ko magsalita. You know how to speak. So, at that time, sabi ko, saan kaya ako pwede mag-earn habang nag-learn how to speak the proper English.
Okay.
How to communicate well. So, pumasok ako sa Manulife, sa call center for 1 year. And then yung feeling ko, marunong na ako mag-communicate. Sabi ko, sino ba yung pinakamagaling dito at that time sa sales? So, I went sa GSK para mag-training ng sales for 1 year. So, tinanong ko ulit, feeling ko marunong na ako mag-sales eh. Sino ba ulit dito pinakamagaling mag-marketing? So, na-discover ko yung Nestle. So, at that time, galing pala ng Nestle mag-marketing. Doon, it took me 7 years. Kasi nag-enjoy din tayo doon. we learned a lot sa Nestle, and also marami tayong naging mentor doon and naging coach doon. So we learned a lot and we enjoyed a lot as well. So it took me 9 years to learn the craft, to be a businessman. Pero syempre, hindi naman siya natapos kasi at the same time, I'm still earning as an employee. So ganun na nangyari sa business ko. So it took me 9 years para maging hinog na businessman kahit pa paano, Sir Boots.
So basically, when you were a student, you have this nature of questioning, where will I go? What will I do? And knowing your Ano ba yung mga kakulangan mo? For example, learning how to speak, learning how to be on sales. So you were really laying out the groundstone, the foundation of for your business eventually, correct?
Right.
But did you have already in mind what business you were when you were with Nestle on the 7 years that you spent?
Yeah.
Did you have anything
Back,
in mind already?
yeah. Actually, back then, when I was in my like fifth year in Nestle, so I was trying to build na si Happy Life at that time. Kasi si Happy Life, it actually goes way back eh. So nandun pa yun na since 7 years old ako, ang daming fumes sa house. And ito, ang ginagamit namin kasi heavy disinfectant, cleaner, insecticide. So ako yung last to go inside the house because of the fumes inside. And it will trigger my asthma attacks. So that's the time na when my father discovered na yung mga plant extracts can do as such. Can do like disinfectant, insect repellent, insecticide, deodorizer, and cleaner. With that you can use it while the baby is still at home, the pets are at home. So you can use it alongside the mga buntis and mga marginalized, for example. So 2017, since deeply rooted ako doon, ako yung first customer noon eh. Ang naisip ko, may mga pain points dito. So baka marami pang fathers or mga families that are feeling the same. So why not we share it through the business? So that's why we started yung 2017, yung si Happy Life na.
Oh, so that was actually the trigger point is because of your health and the concern of your dad, being kawawa naman tong aking bunso, para siya maiiwan. Paano kung buong araw nating bago mawala yung mga fumigation. But again, it's really part of a business exploration, no? Everybody discovers it in one way or another. In your case, you're able to discover your dad because of the pain point, no? To come up with the solution. So this is where you focus your Happy Life product. So what was the first product that your dad created at that time?
Right. The first product, Sir Boots, is called Vegan LC. Vegan as in vegan, bacteria, viruses, and insects. LC is liquid concentrate. So, kasi since it's a liquid concentrate, so 1:10 siya. So, yung 1 liter, ang usage niya is 10 liters kasi didilute natin siya with water. So, very eco-friendly. It's only, of course, plant-based siya and value for money din.
Wow. So, that was, what year was this when your dad created the product Vegan?
Vegan, siguro it was 2007. And then finally, 2017, talagang we really marketed it na and commercialized it na para to share it sa buong Philippines para mas marami tayong ma-help and marami tayong matulungan through that business.
Okay. One thing that enters in every entrepreneur is the ability if they can still pursue, succeed, or probably, just status quo. Did it happen to you and say, okay, I guess this product is not worth it. Let's just shelve it and get another go into another business. Did it ever happen to you?
Oh, yeah, definitely, Sir Boots. Kasi, alam mo, sa business, ang dami talagang challenges eh. So, dapat talaga, pag businessman ka, dapat medyo hybrid. Dapat hybrid. Kasi, sobrang daming challenges. Talagang ikaw lahat. As in, from A to Z, ikaw lahat gagawa. Especially when you're doing startup. And if you're doing everything, as in everything, talagang ang daming challenges along the way. And sometimes, you will have self-doubt na kaya ko ba talaga to? Pero, dapat nandun ka lang eh. Dapat gagawin mo lang siya eh. Just take the first step. Just do it. Kasi, minsan, pag nakakausap kami ng mga clients natin, na ang ganda daw ng products and sobrang avid fan sila sa products natin, nabubura lahat eh. Nabubura lahat ng doubts, nabubura lahat ng mga challenges, and you're there for them din eh. Na parang, ba't naman hihinto to? And then, you will come to a point na kahit gusto mo i-close yung business, hindi mo siya maka-close because your clients are there. And
So
nakapag-create
you're now thinking not of yourself but for the client as well, right?
Yes, that's true, Sir
Oh.
Booth.
But tell me, being Happy Life, being an entrepreneur now, uh, did your business ever generate employment? Did it ever help create more jobs in your community?
Yeah, actually that's one thing, Sir Boots, na gusto ko about being a businessman is really helping
Oo.
also the community. Yun nga, parang example ko doon, Sir Boots, is para tayong yung mga bees. Na yung bees, ang end goal talaga nila is to get honey. Just like us, entrepreneur, our end goal, of course, is profit. Pero along the way, just like yung bees, by getting honey, napoproliferate nila yung mga bulaklak and lumalago yung mga bulaklak sa paligid nila. Same goes sa atin. By hitting yung profit natin, napoproliferate natin yung community by generating jobs and helping the community, helping our clients, helping our partners as well. So, given that, ang sarap sa feeling kasi like ngayon, meron kaming core na 20 eh. And then kapag merong mga biglaan, kailangan ipa-fast track yung gagawin sa planta, sa manufacturing plant natin. Kailangan doon marami. So, kukuha ka sa community ng another 20, another 30 para ma-fast track. So, napoproliferate natin yung community while we are doing business. So, yun yung okay sa kanya.
I learned that you also ventured into pets. What made you decide to go into pets, Joe?
Yeah. Kasi Sir Boots, yung di ba, ako nag-asthma ako.
Oo.
And if you would check, yung BMI natin mas malaki versus sa pets. So kung yung tao nag-allergy because of these antigens, for example, or bacteria or viruses, or allergens, what more yung pets? So talagang, of course, pet lover tayo, pero talaga sila rin ang tailored dito, yung mga pets natin. Kasi mas maliit yung BMI nila. So ito, yung mga products natin are really plant-based and really pet-safe. So binenture din natin yung mga pets natin. So kasi yung vegan LC, ginagamit talaga siya sa mga veterinary hospitals, veterinary clinics. Then we also strengthen din yung pet natin na sa industry para mas malalim din tayo as a Happy Life sa pets. Kasi we have 3 categories eh. We have pet care, we have home care, and personal care.
So, but knowing the fact that the pet industry has really gone huge earnings, for the country, how competitive is now Happy Life in terms of the pet industry?
Yeah. Actually, Sir Boots, our core talaga as a company is innovation. So we keep on innovating things. And we don't want to bring a product sa market na just to bring a product. We wanted to really add value sa clients and sa pets natin. One example is yung waterless shampoo. It's first in the Philippines, the waterless shampoo. So you just have to spray, then lather, then wipe. So yun, naligo na sila. It's just 5 minutes. No need to rinse na sila. Talagang proven, tested, naligo na sila.
So, how big, what's your estimate of the pet industry now in the Philippines, Joe? How would you estimate it right now?
Actually, malaki siya, Sir Boots. It can go to hundreds of millions to billions of peso sa pet industry. Actually, globally, ito 30 billion sa US, $30 billion industry sa US, and globally, aabot ng mga $90 billion globally yung pet industry. Kasi, alam mo, yung pinaka nangyayari ngayon, yung trend is yung mag-asawa o yung mag-girlfriend, mag-boyfriend, ayaw magpakasal. So, kapag sila naman nagpakasal, ayaw nila magka-baby. So, that's a trend right now eh. So, ngayon, ang baby nila, ang social interaction nila is pets talaga.
So, nagiging fur baby parent or fur parents, di ba? So, it has become a sort of it became very relevant, especially during the pandemic, no? When a lot of people resorted to pets rather than being isolated, diba? So,
That's true.
what's the future of Happy Life now? Where do you want to take Happy Life for
Uh,
2024, Joe?
it's really our vision to be a global company, si Happy Life. So we started sa US. We have a branch in the US and Canada. And we wanted to stretch sa ASEAN market natin. And we wanted to really help a lot of people. And like, makilala si Happy Life, not really helping not just the clients, not just the dogs and the cats, but also the environment. So to have an eco shift para
Yes.
sa mga next
Uh,
generation natin.
it just reminded me that one of the people that I interviewed also mentioned about the trademark. Is Happy Life well registered in the trademark?
Yes.
Not only in the Philippines but the U.S.
Yes. Both ways, Sir Boots. Na-register tayo sa IPO, also sa US naman din.
Okay, so because Happy Life is very generic, no, and it can be claimed by so many people, no. But
Oo.
again, that's one of the things that entrepreneurs must really remember is to protect the trademark, and also the brand equity increases, no, as the years go by. So can you more or less provide us mga tatlong tips, for our viewers who are like you, young, probably trying to earn and learn, and also being entrepreneurs at that, trying to scale up. What are the three main components that you can more or less give an advice?
Okay. Actually, Sir Boots, gusto ko lang bigyan ng diin yung yung IPO natin, intellectual property
Yes.
muna natin. Kasi sometimes, as business owners, puro sales and marketing lang eh. Pero
Yes.
di natin alam na, oy, importante pala to. Kailangan protect
Totoo
pala
yun.
yung entity
Totoo yun.
natin. So, ano siya, parang advice na rin siya na we need to protect yung brand natin that we create na pinaghirapan natin. So, very important yun. Minsan, nane-neglect kasi siya. So, yun siya, Sir. So now, siguro 3 points of advice is, number one is have faith. So sometimes kasi sa business, alam niyo napakahirap magnegosyo eh. Pero it's very rewarding at the same time. Pero sometimes, especially ngayon, ang daming mental health issues. Sometimes nagkakaroon tayo ng self-doubt. Sometimes nagkakaroon tayo ng fear. Alam nyo, yung pinaka-gamot dyan, ang pinaka-answer dyan, is to have faith and be grateful. So once you have faith, kasi kahit blindedly, just take the first step eh. And nagugulat ka lang, nandun ka na pala sa goal mo. Basta meron kang faith. Sometimes kasi kakaroon tayo ng self-doubt, kasi ang daming mahirap, ang daming challenges sa pagninegosyo, in doing a business. Pero if you have faith, nandyan siya eh. So it will boost you and it will help you. So number one is to have faith. Have faith na you can do it. Have faith na you're not doing it alone. Have faith na there's someone bigger than you, that he can push you, to soar high. That's number one in faith. Number two is persistence. Alam nyo, in all the business books that I've read, in all the business movies that I've watched, kung isa-summarize mo talaga siya in one word, it's persistence. Kasi with persistence, hindi ka hihinto eh. So, sa business, it's not a matter of yes or no. Kapag meron kang persistence, it's already yes, pero it's just a matter of time. Gano'n ba siya katagal, gano'n ba siya kabilis. Pero it's very certain na you will succeed kasi you're persistent. Parang si McDonald's, is just persistent eh. Kaya niya nakuha si McDonald's. Parang tayo, we have faith, we have persistence. Kaya yung 9 years, pag-isipin mo, ang tagal pala, 9 years. Pero you just keep on going. Kasi, again, it's not a matter of yes or no. It's a matter of yes na, but it's just a matter of time. When ba siya? So, just have faith and persistence. And the third one, of course, is yung why. Now, you have to know deep inside you, sa lahat ng to, bakit ba siya ginagawa? Is it for your family? Is it for yourself? Is it for the community? For the environment. Pero hindi lang siya basta-basta why, dapat compelling and strong why. Yung talagang magkakaroon ka ng apoy sa mata. And it will be your mission to do something. When you wake up in the morning, nandun na kagad yung mission mo, nandun na kagad yung passion. So it all boils down sa why. Why do you do it? And is it for your family ba? Is it for yourself? Is it for God? Is it for anything else? Pero why? You have to discover yung why mo. And then you will have faith, and then you will be persistent, and then you will be successful. So yun siya, Sir Boots.
Lalim nun Lalim nun But you know, this is actually the life of entrepreneurs, no? The life of entrepreneurs. Sabi mo nga, I mean, we're not Superman, no? We don't own everything. The destiny is actually how we want to create it, but the rest is actually how the guy upstairs is really going to plot it, no? And and finding your happiness. Imagine mo, ilang years na ang happy life?
Magano na, magsa 7 to 8 years na tayo, Sir Boots. Ang bilis lang.
Tagal na rin, di ba? Para bang kamakailan lang, you know? I mean, para nagsisimula ka pa lang, you know? And the milestone that you have, no? Na your product did not only reach the shores of the Philippines, but it has gone to the US as well as Canada. You know? In other words, a global brand, no? Para bang, and then sasabihin na iba, hindi, naswertehan lang But I guess, sa akin kasi hindi swerte It's how you really plot and how you focus, no? Kasi nga, tama ka, marami nga, like for example, sa negosyo ngayon, maraming distraction you know? Yung bang, hindi ganito, try mo, left and right. But again, at the end, you don't accomplish everything. But one of the things that I like what you said, is like the bee, no? Yung sabi mo nga, yung bee, keeps on moving and moving and moving and generating, pollinating, and really creating more. And in your case, you're spreading happiness in life, no? Parang ganon. So, yeah, Joe, thank you very much for this time. And really, I'm sure our viewers really love to see and probably connect with your Happy Life products in all the social platforms. And again, good luck to Happy Life and really keep on generating and generating happiness. Diba, Joe? So, yan ang pwede nating pwedeng gawin, di ba? Right? So again, Joe, thank you very much for this opportunity. And I'll be letting you know when our blog will be shown, and share it with a lot of people so that you can spread happiness, right? Okay, wow, Joe.
That's very nice, Sir Boots.
Sige. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and really happy holidays to you and the family and to the network of Happy Life. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, Sir Boots. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care, Sir Boots.
Thank you. Bye-bye.